Hello, my name is Joel Windsor, manager of MusicFestivalSuite.com. Windsor Graphics is pleased to offer Music Festival Suite to festivals across Canada. You are watching this video because you are a volunteer or employee of a festival that subscribes to Music Festival Suite.
This video will walk you through the process of setting up your venues and your scheduling defaults.
Please note that while this video walkthrough is meant to help you, it is not an exhaustive look at all of the details of the system. For more refined details, read the printable MusicFestivalSuite.com administration manual available on the Subscribing Festivals pages at MusicFestivalSuite.com.
The first we will set up is your venues. Access this by going to the Scheduling menu and then the Venues submenu. Here you enter all of the facilities that you're going to be using during your festival. Once you've entered all of your facilities, you'll be able to enter each day that those facilities are available, preferably in chronological order. Make sure that you enter the entire time you're going to be using the facility in a day. For example, if a facility is going to be used from 9 a.m. till 9 p.m., because we work with a 24-hour clock, ensure that you enter 9 o'clock and 2100 hours as the time it closes, even if there's breaks in between. Your venues are now set up. However, we need to tell Music Festival Suite how to calculate the times for each class that you want to schedule. The way we do this is through Class Admin. In Class Admin, you'll see 5 categories that you'll need to consider when it comes to telling Music Festival Suite how to schedule each class. The first one is the piece or set time. In piece time, the schedule is calculated based off of the length of the piece that was entered by the entrant when they registered in the festival. The class intro time is the time before the class even begins, such as when an adjudicator secretary welcomes everybody to the festival. The amount of time that a piece takes to play is entered by the participants themselves, and it is always rounded up to the nearest minute. For example, 176 seconds would be rounded up to 3 minutes. The extra stage time is the amount of time that you want to designate for when the adjudicator is going to workshop with the participants. Once the adjudication time is complete, you may need to provide a bit of time to transition from one participant to the next. That will be the time between entrance time. In piano classes, that tends to be 0 minutes. Then we're ready for the next performer to perform. And remember that Music Festival Suite always rounds up, never down. So even 192 seconds, although it's close to 3 minutes, will actually be rounded up to 4 minutes. Then we provide the adjudication time. And then the class close time, which is usually the transition time between classes, such as when you would need to move a piano on or off the stage, but most piano classes don't require that. With all of these times already figured out based off of what the participant entered when they registered, as well as what you set as the defaults, we've determined that this particular class only requires 16 minutes, and Music Festival Suite does that calculation for you automatically. To set all of those defaults, access Class Admin, and then for each class you can edit them and enter them in as piece time and the appropriate class intro time, extra stage time, time between entrance, and class close time. If you wanted to edit many classes all at once to have very similar times, then you can use the batch edit feature, which allows you to change all of those times for a group of classes within a set of class numbers. The alternative is to use set time instead of piece time, where Music Festival Suite ignores the amount of time that a piece takes to play. We also then change our viewpoint of what extra stage time means. Rather than the workshop amount of time, it ends up being the entire amount of time that a performer is given on stage. For example, an orchestra might be entered into such a class that you schedule as set time. There would be no class introduction time, as the orchestra conductor will introduce themselves, and there will be exactly 45 minutes for them to perform all their selections, get on and get off the stage. There would also be no need for time between entrance or class close time, because that would all be rolled up into that stage time. You can, of course, include class intro time, time between entrance, or time at the end of a class if you so choose, but that would, of course, affect how everything lines up when you schedule. So most of the time when you choose set time, Many festivals choose to simply put in zeros for class intro, time between entrance, and class close time. And then they simply set the amount of time that they want each band to have, or each choir to have, or each orchestra to have, by setting the extra stage time to that number. This whole process of setting the defaults for all of your time may take a bit of effort on your first year of using Music Festival Suite, but once used in your first year, you will be able to simply refine these numbers to make sure that they work exactly the way you want year after year. So while there might be some front-end work, we promise you it will make things much more comfortable as the years progress.
If you need to see more details of your subscription with MusicFestivalSuite.com, refer to the MFS Admin Manual available on the Subscribing Festivals page of www.MusicFestivalSuite.com. If you need an answer not provided in the manual, please feel free to send your questions to support@MusicFestivalSuite.com. Thank you for viewing this administrative tutorial.